Okay, we should be live. Just fix a couple things here. No, I didn't want to do that. YouTube. We're going to go to Analytics. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Just try and play some video games today. Do that. I've heard of a lot of YouTubers playing this game. It's going to be my first time playing it, so hopefully it goes well. Obviously, I'm not going to know about the controls, but you learn some way, right? Alright, let's go to Milky Way Galaxy. Let's see. Alright. Man, alright. Let's go toward the Milky Way Galaxy. Oh. Perfect. There. It'd be a lot better. Now I can see it on the fly. Ha! What do you know? We got something with life. Okay, this is pretty cool. Just land on this object that supposedly has life. Their live video I just came upon. This is cool. I appreciate you joining, man. Just trying to find something to play for once. Okay, that is a very beautiful looking planet. This may not be the game that people would expect me to play, but I've seen so many YouTubers playing Space Engine, so I thought, you know what? I'll give it a chance for myself, and I have to say, I like it. So yeah, allegedly this moon that I'm on has some sort of life. I would imagine this would be like an ice planet because temperature's like negative 350 degrees, so this is pretty cool. Let's go take a look at this planet. Let's go land on it. Oh, so this is almost like a Jupiter planet where there's actually not, there's like actually no land. I do like the atmosphere though. It's pretty. Alright, let's get out of this. Try and find something else. Let's go over here and try and find something. Okay. I think it does have some rockets. If I go down here, in their spacecraft. I'm actually not sure if it has rockets or not. At least I've not come across any YouTubers that have used like any rockets in the game, but it's got shuttles, satellites. There's billions and billions of planets on here, as well as trillions of galaxies and everything, so this is a very neat piece that this developer's made for this game. There's Andromeda over in the distance. You know what? Let's go to Andromeda. Let's see if we can find some life on Andromeda. Okay, I don't want to go too fast. There's another galaxy. There's the Milky Way where we just came from. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. This is a really, really cool piece. Alright. Let's see if we can find some life. Nope. We try and go a little bit further into the galaxy. That's probably why I'm having some trouble. Alright, here we go. Well, this don't have life, but this is a pretty cool looking planet. It's almost like Saturn. What's going on, Luke? This is a really wild ring system that this planet has. Interesting. Okay, this allegedly has some sort of life. And it's a moon. Very interesting. So somehow, at negative 261.88 degrees, this has some sort of life on it. I would imagine this should be like another ice world. That's cool. I'd like to find a planet with life, preferably. I don't want to just keep looking at moons. Okay. This has some sort of life on it. Wow, that is cool looking. Now would you imagine... Well, this is a Super Neptune. I don't know, can we actually land on this? Wow, that is cool. What a crazy looking atmosphere. And this has 8 moons. Let's take a look at those moons, if we can. Where's the moons? Okay, so that's like a cool asteroid. It's a pretty big asteroid. 104 miles in diameter. Huh. Almost looks like an egg. I have to say, very interesting. Let's try and fly out of this system real quick. I want to know what this is. What is this? Oh, it's just like another planet. Okay. See what else we could find. And I know you can do the whole search system to try and find life, but I want to be able to try and find it myself. I just think it'd be more of a scavenger hunt instead of the system actually finding it for me. Let's see. Planets. Okay. Well, this actually has some sort of life on it. Let's take a look. Oh wow, this is really cool. Such a cool, like, Saturn planet. Oh, it's got Aurora Borealis, or however you say it, on it. We need to land on that. Wow. Okay, what am I doing? That is so pretty. Let's actually play it. Let's actually speed up the time. Not that fast. Wow. That is really neat. I mean, just a view that you get. In a game. This ain't even real life. If this all did exist, that would be quite something. Wow, this is so cool. This is so fascinating. I think we have a star cluster over here. Do we? No. It's just a different system. Well, let's take a look at this star over here, see if it's got any life. Okay, it's got a few planets on it. Or near it. Well, this is a very small star. Huh. Wait, no. My bad. This is actually a pretty big star. I had the wrong thing selected. Wow. I think that's something. Spacecraft mode. How do I get out of that? Free mode. There we go. Okay, this is a planet with some sort of life. this is its moon, which also has life. Very interesting. Alright, we're going to take it up a notch. We're going to go to IC 1101, which is supposedly it's the biggest galaxy that's ever been discovered. And take a look at this masterpiece. This is an absolute unit. Take a look at all the stars and everything. We should be able to find something here, I would think. Let's see. Nope, that's a moon. I did find some, like, I found like a Earth-like planet like an hour ago, and I forgot to take a screenshot. I completely forgot what the planet name was. It was like some sort of random character generated one. Can I give you like a suggestion for other games? Sure, man. I'm always welcome to hear suggestions about other games, man. I'm always trying to find something to stream. Go ahead and throw it at me. Okay, this is an actual planet with aquatic life. So I would imagine there would be some water on this planet, right? Let's try and land on it. Wow, this is a really beautiful world. Take a look at that sky. Let's see, I wonder if is it tidally locked? It's not. I'm trying to pause it at the right time. Wow. Look at that sunset. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. Now I know there's games like No Man's Sky and, you know, all those other games that also, I guess, would have a 1-to-1 ratio of the entire universe, like, in terms of size. And they have, like, missions on them. I'm just getting into all this. I might get No Man's Sky eventually. Seems like a pretty fun game. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's such a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Wow. And I also like how this game has, like, probably not real, but actual, like, generated textures. Like, I'm probably on a sand world right now. But it is pretty cold here. This has an Earth similarity index of only 28.7%. I'm kind of surprised by that, just considering I'm on the land of this planet right now. And it almost looks like Earth. At least right now during the sunset. Now, if you go back to, like, the daytime portion, yeah, this probably ain't like Earth at all. But at least in the sunset of this planet, it looks almost like an Earth sunset. Alright, let's go. Where do we want to go? Let's try and go closer to the middle of this galaxy. Right somewhere like right here. BeamNG, Kerbal Space Program. I've heard of both of those. I used to watch some YouTuber when I was younger play BeamNG, and he would get these trucks and smash them. I mean, there's like a lot of mods, at least on BeamNG. I don't know about Kerbal Space Program, but like I said, I'm absolutely welcome to game suggestions. So if you have any more, feel free to leave them down. I'll try and remember those, and hopefully I'll get some content of that someday. Let's take a look at this star. Oh wow, this actually has a black hole. Well, here it is. Pretty cool how it bends to light. Let's take a look at the system. Oh. Okay, so... Wait, what? I'm confused. Well, I just lost the system I was in. That's probably gonna happen a lot. Is this like a binary system? Whoa, it's got like 3 stars? I need to see if... No. I need to see if there's a planet. It's like not too close. There is one. Let's go to it. Oh my. I don't think this has an atmosphere. No, I don't think it does. Probably wouldn't be a sunset right there. Kinda. You can see the stars orbiting around. Alright, what star's doing that? Oh, okay, here we go. Here they are. Let me zoom out a little bit. That's so cool. 2 stars beaming right at you. And look at the surface temperature go up. Holy cow. That is crazy. Holy macro, that is something. And then here comes the sunset. Wow. Really doesn't drop that much in temperature, probably because it's so close to this binary star system. That is extremely cool. Okay. What else can we find? Okay, this has a moon with life. Let me pause the time. There's the other planet in the background. Let's see, let's try and find... something. Okay, this has a lot of... Yeah, we need to go to this. Oh my. Okay, so this is like extremely close to this star. That is very close. The star is how far? Huh, it's only. See something here. Yeah, it's not as close as I thought. This star is probably massive. Yeah, 1.5 astronomical. Yeah, that's a pretty big star. Um, let's see. I want to take a look at this planet. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, unfortunately, it's pretty cold, and the atmospheric pressure is through the roof. I want to land on this. Is there actually like a hurricane going on? Okay, what is happening? Wow, look at that. You can actually see the clouds and stuff moving in this. Unbelievable. I don't know why I don't know why. Okay. I just forgot what I was going to say. I've been putting this game off for so long. I don't know why, but I'm really loving this game. Now, this is a very cloudy. Well, okay, now it's somewhat clear. Wow, take a look at that. Yeah, these stars are massive light bulbs, man. Oh, is that a moon? What is that? Okay, maybe if we pause time, we'll get to it. Oh no, that's like a star of some, I guess, different system, maybe? Hmm. It's a carbon star. What's this? Yellow supergiant. Hmm. And this off in the distance? It's a white giant triple. Hmm. Man, this is such a beautiful planet. It's a shame it's so cold. A binary planet system? I don't think I've actually ever seen something like this. Okay, here's the other one right here. Let's go to land on the object. Okay, so this is like very far from the star. It's probably... Wow, so this may not get any light at all. It's extremely hot though. I don't know why. Do I have my exposure down? No. Very weird. Let's take a look at this planet. Okay, it's almost like a Jupiter, so it's not really gonna have any land. We can take a look at one of its moons, I suppose. Well, temperature on this is a little bit hot. Let's go to this one. Okay, I kind of like this planet. I mean, not planet, moon. Some moons look like planets and other planets look like moons. It's just a... probably not an active volcano. looks like something over here. Let's take a look at it. Oh, where did I see it? Okay, here it is. Interesting. Looks like it's got some sort of volcano system here. Cool. Let's go. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go to this one. Binary? Are you serious? No, I don't want to land on it. Well, I didn't want to land on it, but I guess we can. Yeah, let's see what the surface of a star looks like. Yeah, let's try and land on this star. Why not? Let's do it. Nope. Passed it up. It's very difficult to get this right. I want to land on the star. Yeah, let's land on it. So yeah, here's what a star looks like. I want to actually go and land on this if we at all can. Well, here's what the land of a star looks like. It is sweltering here. Let's get off of this thing now. Let's see if this has any planets. Oh yeah, it does. I want to find one with the highest Earth similarity index. And let me go back to this one. Nope, nope. Alright, let's go to this one. Well, I'm not sure exactly how the Earth similarity index is calculated, but I don't know if this is 78% similar to Earth. Looks like a depressing planet, if you ask me. I mean, the sky don't look too different, but is there anything of interest on this planet at all? It's pretty cold. Object name franchise. What? No. Alright. Well, is this totally locked? No. Let's see what it's. Okay, it's way too fast. Okay. Okay, I'll be honest, this actually does look pretty. See the distant stars up in the sky that we're gonna go to here in a minute. Wow. Oh yeah, now you can really see all of them. What is this? That's a star cluster. That's a star cluster. That's a cluster. That's probably the star. No, it's all different solar system. Okay, we do have a mountain. Well, no. Oh, it's actually a volcano. Duh. Well, I'll be honest, just don't look too bad. Alright, let's go to this system. I don't know why it's taking so long to travel. Probably because of how far away it is. I was probably a couple light years at least from it. Alright. Do we have any planets of interest? Well, this don't look too bad. Let's land on it. Well, this is another beautiful world. There has to be a biological life somewhere. Look at me. Yeah, there's trillions upon quadrillions of planets out there. I'm actually gonna try and use the system that they got here to try and search for something like that, because yeah, it's gonna take forever if I try and do it manually. So let me find. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're going to go to filter settings. We're going to do temperate, marine, Terra. Take a look. Let's see, what else could I do? Let's see what it finds. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at all of these. So allegedly all these systems have some sort of entity with life. Let's go ahead and go to this one. And I can tell the other two are going to be moons. Yep. Alright, let's go to this one. This allegedly has some sort of life on it. Exotic unicellular. Huh, interesting. Is that a moon? That's a moon. That is so close. I don't think it has life though, does it? If it does, we'll take a look at it. No, I don't. No, it don't. Alright. I need to find some way to prevent moons from getting triggered on the filters, because I don't want to look at moons. I do not want to look at moons. Oh well. This one allegedly has 4? Are you serious? Yeah, that was... Imagine, like, if we lived on that moon and we're so close to that planet. Yeah, we would be, like... The planet would take up literally the entire sky. I mean, that would definitely be something. Okay, yeah, we definitely got something here. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, tell me this planet doesn't look like a moon without telling me it looks like a moon. Speaking of moon, we have a moon over here. Let's go to it. Huh. You can see all the other moons. Let's go to this one. Wow. It's got like frozen rivers on it, maybe? Oh my gosh. No, I guess like canyons. Wow. Take a look at that. It's not tidally locked, so we can take a look at the sunset. Wow, that is something. That is so cool. Yep, we have a long ways to go on that one. Alright, let's see. Well, that's cool. I wonder if there could eventually be like a solar eclipse on this planet, because there's the moon right there. Oh, perfect. I paused it at the right time. Let's watch the sunset or the sunrise. It could actually. Could it actually? Let's see. Let's slow down the time some. Wow, that's close. Wow, another YouTuber I've never seen before. Welcome in if this is your first time. It's actually been a while since I've done an actual live stream. I enjoy you guys watching me play this game I've never played before, but I've always watched YouTube videos of it. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I almost wonder if there could eventually be a solar eclipse on this planet. Let me see. Can I toggle the orbit lines, maybe? I don't know if there would actually be a solar eclipse. Wait, hold on. No. I don't think there would be. Unless if we go... Unless if we go, like, maybe to the bottom of this planet, maybe? I want to do this and still see the moon, though. No, I don't think we'd ever actually be able to see a solar eclipse. Alright, let's go to this one. Family tab Adex, welcome in. What's going on? Okay. Okay, this one's got a moon with life on it. And it's not too close to the planet. Let's take a look at it. Okay, this is definitely the coolest moon I think I've ever discovered on this game. It's a mini Saturn right next to a Saturn, pretty much. I'm gonna try and get this in good view and take a picture of it. That is definitely something. I don't think we've been to... Let's take a look. Alright, well, unfortunately, we're going to leave this system. A very cool system indeed. Absolutely. And we're going to take a look at another system. Okay. Huh. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Wow, it's like red. This almost reminds me of like the moon when we have those, I think it's where the annular eclipses, so the moon turns like super red. It's almost like what this is. And in this instance, I would assume it's like that because of the red or brown dwarf right there. That is a very cold star. Okay, the moon doesn't have life. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, this one does have a moon with life. Is it going to be extremely close to its main planet? Nope. Weird. Alright, this has some sort of... Wait, hold on. I don't know. Okay, so it's not the actual planet that has life, it's one of its moons that has it. Okay, now I understand. Alright. What is all of this? Oh, it's just asteroids. It's moons. Alright. Let's see, I'm just trying to look real quick. Okay, this system has 22 planets. That's a lot of planets. Let's go to it. Is this a binary system? It is. Huh. And here is a very interesting planet. With a moon. Very interesting. Let's see, what else do we have? got a moon with life. Wow, I've almost been live for an hour. Man, time must really fly whenever you're having fun. Alright. I'm probably not going to play this much longer. It indeed is a very, very cool game. And I absolutely love the experience so far, but I don't want to be doing the same thing over and over. I don't want to bore you guys. Let's see. We're not going to do any temperate marine terra, none of that. Let's see if there's any systems out there with over 8 stars. No, absolutely none. 10 plus planets. Wow, 25 planets. Let's go to an entirely... Let's go all the way to the other side of this giant, giant galaxy that we're in. We're gonna go, like, over here. Get the velocity back down. Alright, we're gonna stop right there. And now we're gonna execute this again. $27. Wow. Let's take a look at this massive system. And I think it's another binary system. Yep, it is. And a lot of the planets with all their moons have life, but I don't think the actual planet does. Yeah, that's what I think of too. Let's see. What in the world did I just get myself into? Yeah, we're gonna go to, we're going to Mars. I got an idea. Alright, so here is Mars. I want to try something. Let's try and make this look a little bit like Earth. Let's see how good of a job I do. Alright. Man, where do I even... Oh my... Wow. Where do I even start? There's so much. Alright, let's not mess with that. Yeah, I didn't know it either. I just clicked on tools just to see what it was, and yeah, And it's pretty evident I don't know what I'm doing. Hmm. Yeah, let's make everything with life. Uh, is Earth on here anywhere? Hmm. Volcano density. This would honestly be so much easier if I did it in Universe Sandbox. I don't have that game, but I might have to get it at some point. Oh, there. Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. So now I just switch this to have the atmosphere the Earth has, but the atmospheric pressure is pretty low. How do I increase that? I'm gonna have that going just so I can see what it does. Um, hmm. Alright, I'm messing with the average temperature some. We definitely need to get that temperature up, because that is still way too cold. Um, Jeez. Okay. Alright, let's go back. What if we have it as Venus? No? Well, let me update. Let me increase the time some. Hmm. Alright, what I want to do is I want to see like what the highest temperature is that it can get. I think I've seen like -5. No, 5 degrees. Okay. Hmm. Well, Terra. Trying to see what else I could. Hmm. Now let's see. Okay, well then the temperature's just gonna drop. Hmm. You know what? Let's land on it. See what it looks like. Okay. Alright. Wait, does Earth Similarity Index change? Will that help? Alright, where was I just at when I was messing with all the atmospheres and stuff? Where was I at? Here we go. No, it don't change. Oh, you can't fine tune with the arrow keys? Uh, I think it was right there. Oh, wow. Well, the local temperature here, it says 70 degrees. That's pretty reasonable. Um, I don't know why it appears to be fluctuating so much. Okay, yeah, so it does appear to get colder, which that would be expected. Yeah, it almost reminds me of that too. I forget where it's at. I think it's somewhere in Africa or something. The elevation's like 1,000 or something feet below sea level, and I think it looks almost like this. Alright, let's see. What's the low temperature gonna be like? Yeah, that's. Alright, now let's do it. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think this is gonna work. I'd have to do a lot of research. Oh, we can watch a pretty sunset at least, or a sunrise. It says local temperature is 150 degrees. Yeah, that's way too hot. Well, I did what I could. I don't think I did too bad of trying to make the appearance appear to look like Earth, but I mean, there's no clouds. There's no. I don't think there's storms in this or not. That'd be pretty cool. Well, I have to say, this was definitely quite an experience. But you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go back and explore some actual planets. Um, we're gonna restore this. Oh, you made it look all depressing. Well, I think I even made it look even more depressing. Alright. see a distant galaxy over here. I think I'm the only one watching. Yeah, I think that other guy left. I do appreciate you, man. You've been on here, I think, the entire time. Yeah, just about. You came on here at 8:51, and now it's 9:54. I've been live for almost an hour and 10 minutes. I appreciate you sticking around, man. Alright, this is a very bright galaxy. Let's go to that. Well, it's not as bright as I thought. Definitely looked pretty bright. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by, man. Let's see, temperate, marine, Terra. I don't care about the planet count. Is there anything with life? Yeah. There is. Let's go to this. And this will be cool. It's like right outside of the galaxy. Alright. What do we have? Is this even the right system? Oh, okay. Here we go. This doesn't have life. Wait. What is this? What is this? Okay. This does not look too bad. Let's go and land on it. It's kind of got a hazy atmosphere to it. Let's see. It's not too cold, but the atmosphere is way too high of a number. Oh, it's tidally locked. So, okay. Alright, so this is going to be pretty much what you see for the rest of your life if you lived right here on this planet. That's where the star would be at. Wow. Let's see, let's go to the part of this planet where it's like a permanent sunrise. We're going to have to go a little faster than that. Well, I have to say, that is a pretty beautiful looking sight right there. Oh, and also notice the temperature. Alright, so now we're going to take a look. Well, we're still going to be on this planet for a minute. I want to see what the temperature would be if the sun was directly above us. Like, worst case conditions, and so far it's not looking too good. 80, 90, 100 degrees. Holy cow. $160, 170, 180, 190 degrees. Holy mackerel. Yeah, you definitely need to be careful if we was to ever go to a planet that's tidally locked, you would definitely have to be careful of where you want to inhabit yourself, because this is like crazy. Okay. Now we're on water. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. Where'd my informations go? There we go. Alright, let's get off that planet and let's go to this one. Oh wait, never mind. No, scratch that. Scratch this one. This one don't have actual life. It's one of the moons. Unless the moon looks like Earth or whatever, I'll look at that. But I want to find like an Earth-like planet. Okay, it found another system. Let's take a look at this one. F2. Wow, okay. Let's take a look. Well, this is not really what I wanted to find. How does this have Earth similarity index of 87.3%? That's weird. It don't even look like Earth. I mean, distance is almost the same. Well, not distance, the diameter. Check HD 100546B. Alright, we can do that. If y'all have any planets you'd want me to look at, I can do that. 546B. So I think this one, I don't have the rings turned on, do I? Okay, am I done? Okay, I've seen this planet before. I feel like this should have rings. Does it? I really feel like this is supposed to have rings of some sort. No? There's orbits. Yo, Luminous, does this have rings? Because if it does, then I guess one of my settings is messed up. Try to see if there's... Okay, so I guess there's not like a keybind for just specifically the rings. Yeah, it almost, I mean, it looks like an egg. Yeah, he did leave. It's kind of a big pet peeve. Somebody tells me to check something, but then they leave. Like, what's the point of saying that? But I don't want to be rude about it. It's whatever. It is what it is. I know something we look at. We're going to look at TON 618. This is the biggest black hole. TON 618. Okay, it's pointing me to this. Sphere Pasta, what's going on, man? And wow, here it is. So this is supposedly the largest black hole. I would say in existence. But some people do say there is another one out there. Wow. That is surely something. Let's see if we can find anything with life near this thing. Probably not this close, I don't think. People have came and left a bunch of times. Yeah, I'm used to it. I used to stream actually quite a bit. If you go on my channel and watch some of my streams, some of them are cringy, some of them ain't, some of them I rage. I mean, I still have rage issues anyway, but this game ain't gonna make me mad because it's like a sandbox game. And I know it's just a game to begin with, but I take it very... I'm a very competitive person when it comes to playing games. Typical, yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. Oh wow. What in the world? Okay, we need to figure out what's going on with this. I don't know if that's maybe just a reflection, maybe? Oh yeah, it is. It is. Why do I keep doing that? Alright, I'm gonna relaunch. Jeez, can't speak once again. I'm going to relaunch my game because I think something is going on where it's not loading like the preview of the planets. So let me just do that real fast. Alright, let's get back on. Okay, there we go. Now it's doing it. And what is my thing doing? What the heck is happening? I'm not even doing anything. What is happening? Let's just go to some random object. It's weird. Okay, there we go. I must have had some aircraft mode enabled. Is a nebula off in the distance there? Looks like it. Tri-field nebula. Is this real? Oh, it is real. Huh. Wow, take a look at that. I wonder if there's any... There's a star right here, right on the edge of it. Purplish gas giant. This kinda has like a purple color to it. Oh, bet. We have a... Huh. I think we have a little solar eclipse going on here. I'm not so sure what that is. And it's so... Atmosphere is like nuts on this. You probably wouldn't be able to see much. And I'm pretty... No, it's not tidally locked. Well, yeah, I guess that was it. Weird. Let's go to this one. Doesn't look too bad. How about... Is this inside of this nebula here? No, it's like right on the edge of it. Temperate and Terra, okay. Let me see if I can go back to it. Journey log. I think this was it. Yeah, it is. Composition. Don't know really what you mean by that. Like, is there some sort of information in here you want to look at? The climate. He's probably still in here just AFK, I would imagine. I don't know why I keep doing that. Get spacecraft mode out of here. I don't even want to be in that right now. Oh. Well, it don't tell me if somebody joins or not. I don't know anything until you say something. Like the person that's been in here the entire time, they could have left, but it wouldn't be able to tell me unless I look at the viewer count. But sometimes the viewer count's not even accurate. Quadruple star system is possible? Really? Well, let's go try and find one. We're not even going to check mark any of this. We're just going to put 4 and there it is. Let's see. Is this actually one? It is. No way. Wait, or is this... Okay, I need to slow down my speed. I'm going way too fast. No way. Well, ain't that something? Doesn't have much planets, though. I want to find one that I can, like, actually physically land on, though. I'm sure there's another system like this. Let's see. Let's bump the radius up just a notch. Yeah, 4 stars. Okay, I found a ton of those. Let's see. Is there any with, I don't know, maybe 6? There is. So you're telling me this has 6 stars, right? I'm only seeing, well, unless they're super close together. There's a distant galaxy off in the distance. That's Andromeda. Well, this is surely something. Binary system will be up to 3. Binary system can be up to 3 plus, so you can actually find systems with 10 stars or more, but they will be extremely rare. I bet there are actually some systems out there with over 8 plus stars. And actually, we need to find a star cluster. I feel like that'd be where one could most likely be. And is this star cluster? No. It's a pretty big star, though. Let's see, do I have any star clusters near me? I'm probably going so fast you can't even see. What's this over here? This looks like a little mini star cluster, I would imagine, right? Alright, let's trigger the search in here. Six. Well, I don't want it to just find six, but like if it finds seven, it needs to include seven, like 6 plus instead of 8 plus. I'm probably not even gonna be able to find 8 stars. Yeah, we need to find a star cluster. How about over here? Nope. Trying to think of another. It's like, I feel like it's close to like a giant star. Okay, yeah, this is a absolutely monster of a star. Let's see. And it's by itself. I don't think that there's even any planets with this at all. No, I'm not seeing any planets. What is that? There's a star cluster. Let's go to that. Holy mackerel, this is a massive star cluster. Wow. This ought to find something, I would imagine. I would hope. Because if not, then those must be extremely rare. No? Wow. Let's drop it down a notch. Let's see if we can find 7 stars, maybe? Wow. 6? Yeah. There's a star system that has 9 supposed stars. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is like generated like inside the game, so all this right here, it could be fake, but this is an absolute crazy find. Well, okay, now this one is real. This one is real. Number of stars, 291,073. That's nuts. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. Is there anything else like that? There's another one over here. This one doesn't have anywhere near as many stars. It's probably the biggest star cluster I've at least ever seen somebody find. 291,000 stars. That's crazy. Let's go here. It's a procedurally generated object. Let's go to it. An object has a random name RG. Yeah. We have names like NGC, Kepler. Okay. Thank you for the information. I always thought some planets that could be real could have like names like RG, RS, or whatever, but now I know. So yeah, this one's most definitely fake. Well, let's look at all the Kepler stuff. Let's go to this star. Or let's go to this binary system. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, this is most definitely a real thing. This is I would imagine this has to be extremely close to its parent star. Maybe I don't just whiz right past it. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can literally see the trail because it's so close to its star. Wow, okay, what is happening? I'm a noob. I'm a noob when it comes to trying to navigate the universe. Yeah, that's definitely something. That is so close. And it's tidally locked too, so even if you was on the darkest side of this planet, you'd still be sweltering. That is definitely something. Blue giant. Triple? Really? What's it mean by triple? Oh, it's a triple star system. This one's real as well. Try finding an ocean world, water world. That's gonna be a little bit of a challenge since I'm brand new, but we will try and find that. I don't even know Well, I do know how to do it. I'm gonna do it like this. Oceanic. There we go. Okay, if we set the sun count very low, we may be able to find something. Let's just go with this one. Temperate oceanic. Well, the atmosphere is pretty uninviting. It's pretty cool how you can see the rings. And here's the water. It's not really a water world, but I mean it's got water on it. Are you trying to make me find a planet that's got nothing but water on it, like absolutely no land? Is that what you mean? Because based off what you said, I feel like I found it. It's a pretty big body of water. And the temperature's not too bad either. Nah. Really want to try and find some like planets that are like actually duplicating Earth. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Kepler 452b. I kept trying to think of it. I know it was Kepler, but I didn't know the actual thing to it. Kepler dash 452b. Okay, discovery day of 2015, so this is most definitely a real planet. But the temperature is absolutely off the charts. Holy cow. 418 degrees for your average temperature on here. That's crazy. If there's any cheese looking planets. If there is, I would be very, very surprised if there was one that looked like cheese. Yeah, super Earth-like planet, so one that looks exactly like it, but maybe has better information than how our Earth has. Well, the orbital period's a year. A single day is only 14 hours, so that's almost like Jupiter in terms of your day and night cycles. Let's take a look at some more. Ten most Earth-like exoplanets. Gliese 667 CC. Alright. Gliese 667. I don't really know how this is supposed to be Earth-like. It doesn't even look like Earth at all. Let me see. Something with the settings, maybe? Yeah, that kind of made it a little bit better. It's a pretty weird pattern on the sky. By the way, the habitable planets that we know of are probably not habitable. Might be gas giants instead of rocky. Yeah, that's also a possibility too. Why do I keep doing that? It's such a bad habit. Kepler 22b. Let's take a look at that one. Okay. And there's a star. Let's go ahead and land on it, see what it looks like. Yeah, I think this is just pretty much a water world. Yep. This is a water world. Well, Sphere Pasta, I found a water world. There's absolutely nothing but water on this. And that's the atmosphere. Let's see any others. Kepler 69c. Okay. Feel like we may be getting somewhere. Let's try and land. Well. Okay, so if you was to ask me, am I on Earth or am I on a different planet? I would say I'm on Earth because the sky literally looks the exact same. And it literally looks like I'm in a desert. but desert is a little bit too hot. I don't know why the information ain't showing up, but it's like 380 degrees. So, yeah. I do see how this can be an Earth-like planet, but this is way, way too hot. Okay. Let's see what the sunset looks like. Probably be the same as Earth. It's probably the exact same, but I still want to look. And there's also a little moon there. Or is that a moon or is that something else? Weird. Okay, so the temperature is through the roof, but the wind speed is pretty much average like here on Earth. This is just so cool to see. And to know that it is somewhere up in the sky right now. And it's actually a real object that they have physically discovered. I can change the discovery date. I ain't gonna do all that, but that is so cool. Wow. It's even got water on it. Very interesting piece. I think this is probably gonna do it for today. Like I said, this is, well, if you haven't heard it, now you're going to. This is my first stream I've done, like an actual live stream of me playing a game. I'd say in actually about 2 years. So, and there's still quite a few things I need to fix up, like my microphone volume's like not the greatest, and I need to give me a separate monitor for like chat and stuff, because it just does this the entire time, just wobbles. So I need to try and find something better for that. I think you should go into settings and put Temperate Marine Terra. Yeah, we can do that real fast. That's gonna be my last thing though. I'm not gonna do anything else. Temperate Marine Terra. Multicellular, terrestrial. And aquatic life. Still a good stream though. I appreciate it, Cheese. Thank you so much for sticking with me a stream. And also you too, Sphere Pasta. Appreciate you guys being in here. Let's see what we can find. It's not finding any. Let me zoom way far out. Like, I'm talking light years out. We're gonna go to some random galaxy. We're gonna pick this one. And we're gonna try and find something with those requirements, if there even is any. Which I'm sure there is, but it's going to probably take a while to find because it's a very specific search. Not 400, try 500. Let's see. $326.16. Huh? We'll just do any biome. Okay, here we go. Here's some. Alright, we got a couple. Oh, wow. What in the world? Well, let's land on it. Well, I have to say, this is pretty interesting. But doesn't really look like Earth. It's got an Earth similarity index of 91.5%. Well, that's kind of surprising. Well, the temperature's not bad on this, but the atmospheric pressure is outrageously through the roof. That's a different planet. Let's see what else we can find. Let's go to this system. Oh, wow. Well. That is really something. Let's at least get onto some land here. Or is this just a water world? Dang, I randomly joined this, and this is pretty good. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Keeps me motivated to continue making these streams for y'all to watch. I didn't think I'd get anybody. I thought I'd just have 0 viewers for 2 hours, but some people actually find my stuff interesting to watch. Okay, I want to find land on this world. I thought I've seen some. Okay, here we go. Here's some land. Okay. Looks like I'm on like a mini island. Is this tidally locked? It's not. So we get to watch a sunset. Wait, hold on a minute. Solar day, 12 hours 43 minutes. So we should be able to. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. Red looking Earth, yeah. Oh, and this is also a binary star system. Or is it? Probably not. I don't know if it is or not. Wow, that is really something. I'm really fascinated with all these sunsets and sunrises on these planets. That is beautiful. Look at that. Don't know what I just clicked on, but okay. Why do I keep doing that? Alright, the life settings should be set to multicellular. Alright, let me go to that. Multicellular and marine. Yeah, that's what I have it at. I've got it at multicellular and marine. Is there something else I need to do? Terrestrial. Yeah, I've got it to that. Thing is though, it's gonna be so specific of a search, I'm not even gonna be able to hardly find anything. I just want to make it simple. I don't want to make it difficult, or I'm not going to find anything. It's probably going to find the same stuff that I was already at. No? Okay. There's another star cluster over here. How many stars does this one have? 37,000. Dang, there's a ton of star clusters. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. One star cluster I found earlier was an absolute piece. This will always be a good stream of light space. I like hearing that, man. Thank you. Usually I don't do streams like this that involve like space and planets and all that. I mean, I do like scavenger hunts, and this kind of is like a little scavenger hunt. White supergiant. I mean, I also do like Roblox. What else? Trying to think of what else I used to play. Titanfall 2, that game's dead. There's probably not even a single person playing it. What else could there be? Oh, there's a lot of games I play. I just can't really think of them right off the bat. But if I stream them, I probably won't get anybody watching them because they're probably not used to it. They're probably used to me playing Space Engine. But I mean, I do variety. I'm not gonna play just one game every single day for 365 days a year. I want to be able to have a variety. So sometimes there's going to be streams where I play, I don't know, maybe 3 different games in a matter of 2 hours. It's just I want to be able to find things to do, and knowing that hopefully you guys would want to watch that, that would make me feel pretty happy that you guys want to watch me play a variety and not just one game, if that makes sense. This will be my last thing. I want to see how many stars can we find in a star cluster. I am interested. $106,000. That's a pretty big star cluster. Floating sandbox. Have 4 people are watching my stream. Yep. It's probably got to do with all the YouTube shorts I've been doing about my cats and stuff. Some of those have got some views. Maybe I ought to make a YouTube short of my cat. What else was I gonna do? I was gonna make like an apology video because I've actually not uploaded in quite a while, but I don't really think that's needed now because I'm already live. Wouldn't make sense to even do that, really. Alright, that's going to do it for me for today. I appreciate all you guys that stuck around, and we went on a little adventure together looking at some stars, some planets, trying to find some Earth-like planets, and that is still going to be the search. I want to try and find a few Earth-like planets. I'm going to have to really get into the filter settings here, see what I'll really need to focus on. I appreciate all the suggestions, any tips. I also like how you guys are going to stick around and watch me play some variety games, whatever it may be. Now, sometimes I do cuss. If you don't like that, then I'm sorry, but that's just the person I am. But I don't really use swear words like that whenever I'm on sandbox games or anything. But when I'm on a game that I'm competitive on, yeah, I'm gonna get upset and stuff. I mean, that's just how gamers do. So, just keep that in mind. But anyways, I appreciate you guys joining in today. Thank you so much. And we'll see about streaming on Monday, see what we can come up with. Sound good? Alright, I'll see you guys around, hopefully on Monday, with maybe some Roblox. I don't know. We will definitely try and find some game to play. But once again, thank you guys for joining in, and I will hopefully see you guys on Monday. Till then, see ya. Have a good weekend.